Hi everyone, this is Lovelin Johnson, and today we are going to be looking at the law of the ladder from the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. Have you ever met someone who felt odd to begin with and you couldn't really put words to it, but your gut instincts said to stay away from them? Later, you found that they had serious character flaws. Today's law is all about who we are on the inside, our character. What is the law of the ladder? The law of the ladder states that character growth determines the height of our personal growth. So, who we are on the inside matters. Are we bigger on the inside? Are we getting better on the inside? Because if you are not getting better on the inside, what comes out of you will not be of any value. And I will explain why. Today, we live in a world where so much importance is given to how you appear on the outside. Our social media is helping us. It's like the highlight reel where we portray our best clothes, the best looks, and those are the pictures we post. Although there is nothing wrong in who you are on the outside and giving some importance to it, the question is, do you also take time to invest in who you are on the inside? I was thinking of myself, and for the past several years, I've been doing goal setting. And interestingly enough, I have not written a goal of particular character that I want to build on in my goal setting. And as I read this chapter, it really spoke to me because character is not like a fingerprint where you cannot change it. It's not like your DNA where it's ingrained in you. You can build on your character. You can build on generosity, honesty, humility. There are so many beautiful traits that you could build on. And I wish I had written down a character trait that I want to build on throughout the year. So I will be actively working towards it. We may not truly understand this, but who we are on the inside influences who we are on the outside. And the way I see it is, if I have a garden and I've planted daisies, dahlias, hydrangeas, after a few months, what blooms am I going to expect? Daisies, dahlias, and hydrangeas. Why? Because that's what I planted. And often our character is like that. What you allow to infiltrate on your inside would eventually show on the outside. So if I'm consuming content which is not helping me, then that's the character I would display, and that's what people will encounter over time. But if I'm constantly building my character and taking time to read things that would build me and enrich me, then when I'm squeezed, what would come out on the other side would be a person of character. The best way to build your character would be, what are the things that you admire about others? So if you admire someone who is honest, if you admire someone who is humble, all these traits, you could start working on yourself so that you become a better version of yourself. Whatever you build on in life would be on solid foundation. The way I see is, character is the foundation. And if you try to build anything without a strong foundation, which is character, then whatever you build on wouldn't stand the test of time. If you are building something higher and higher up, then you should have a stronger foundation and you should go deeper and deeper within you in order for you to become someone who could stand the height of the things that you're building over. Another thing with character is our intentions matter. It's not the actions you take outwardly that would determine who you are. It's the real intention behind your actions. Because sometimes you could do the right things for the wrong reasons, and only you would know why you do what you do. I would encourage you to examine yourself. Who am I on the inside, and why am I doing this? Is it to get a name and a fame for myself, or is it truly that I want to serve someone? You know that better. So when you take the right actions with the right intentions, then great growth comes out of it. But when you take the right actions with the wrong intentions, then you really cannot build on it, because eventually who you are on the inside would come out. There are so many things in life that we cannot control. I cannot control what you think of me. I cannot control what I would experience today. I may have a flat tire, I may have pouring rain, I would be stuck somewhere because of that. There are so many circumstances that I would be going through which are beyond my control. But there are things that I can control, how I react to it. What are the things that I am thinking as I am going through those painful moments? Those matter because when you have a solid foundation and when you are building yourself from the inside out, then whatever comes outside would be wonderful. So I would encourage you to build on the right responses, the right habits, so that you could be a person with inner beauty. Because as much as people cannot see the inner beauty, they will know it eventually. You will be seen for who you are over time. So when you build your inner self, out of it comes wonderful things. I love this quote by Jim Rohn. He says, "We often cannot determine what happens to us, but we can always determine what happens within us." So, our external things that are no control, but what happens within us, how we react, what we think about, are we seeing it in a positive light? Are we putting a negative spin to it? Are we narrating a victim story or a victor story? All that happens within, you have control over. So often we value money, we value fame, we value so many externals compared to the internals. But we know later on when people value these things and don't build on their character, they literally crash and burn because they don't have that foundation. What are the things you can do to be a trusted leader? If you want to be someone with integrity, with humility, with courage, with consistency, what are the things that you have to do? Your daily habits should reflect that. Keep small promises. When you make a mistake, admit it. We are all humans. None of us are perfect. Anything we do, knowingly or unknowingly, we may fail. And when you realize that, admit it because that kind of really clears the air. So constantly examine yourself of how you come across and what is it like to be you. The application part of the book has a few questions which really made me think. It asks, do you focus on the internals or the externals? Do you focus on how you look on the inside or how you look on the outside? It even asks, where did your money go for the past 12 months? Did you spend more money on building yourself, in investing in good books, in reading the right material, entering into the right conferences? Or did you spend more time and money on clothing, on jewels, on how you look on the outside? So it really made me think about how do I spend my time? Where does my money go? At the end of the day, where is my focus? Because character matters. And when you have a solid character, whatever you build on top would stand, it would be able to endure. But if you don't have a character, whatever you build on top would just crumble, would just fall. I would like to end with a quote by John Wooden. He states that a true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching. So the question I leave you is, what are you doing when no one is watching? If someone is going to watch you, what are the things that you would do differently? I hope you found today's lesson helpful. Next week, we will be looking at the law of the rubber band. I hope to see you there.